Okay, guys, I was at the gym today, and one of the guys there was talking about, he goes, well, I guess I'm going to start deer hunting like that. He goes, I've never been before, but I'm going to start this year. And he was saying, he goes, he wants to do it. He said, the price of meat is just ridiculous right now. He said, groceries and meat, he says, I'm just doing it because I can't afford, hardly to pay for meat. So I have heard this from more than one person as far as like hunting season here in Missouri. Right now we're in the middle of hunting season. I've heard several people say the same thing. And I've also, you guys have heard me talking about it the last 3 or 4 months. I've heard people saying the same thing about keeping bass to eat, is that they're not going to pay $20 a pound for steak. They're going to try to catch some fish and keep them and eat them. Now, this is a result of the freaking skyrocketing cost of groceries that we have right now. We got inflation is up, groceries is up, everything is up. Those stupid tariffs are kicking in right now, and the tariffs are getting passed on down to the consumers. Those tariffs are nothing but a tax on the consumers. We pay, you and me pay for those tariffs, and against the advice of literally every leading economist, 8 months ago, these tariffs have been implemented, and the American people are suffering right now through skyrocketing groceries and inflation, and it's only going to get worse until those tariffs are lifted. So that's the reason for it. That's not my opinion. That's just the reality of the fact from leading economic experts. So anyway, how's this going to impact, the future of our fisheries? Now, I'm talking mainly about the fisheries today, but you can look in the same thing as far as hunting, because if you look back in history, during the 1930s, during the Depression, which we're probably going to get into another depression shortly if we don't do something, change courses real quick, some of our game was depleted to a point of almost extinction. They had to stop the deer season here in Missouri back in the 30s because everybody was killing all the deer because they couldn't afford groceries, and sort of the same along with the fisheries. Now, here's my concern with it, is that you've got more people fishing than ever before. Bass fishing, crappie fishing, every type of fishing. And the thing that I have noticed is that overall, when you talk in terms of catfishing or crappie fishing or walleye fishing or any type of, species of fish other than bass, there is a definite increase in the number of people that are keeping and eating bass over this past since 2025 started. I have noticed that. I've seen it at the ramps. I've talked to people about it. I've seen other people reiterate. I've seen comments in my videos, people talking about how they, if they go out and if they spend $100 on gas or $50 on gas and they have a boat payment, that by God,